In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a smoked buttercup squash cheese dip. This is such a fun vegetarian recipe to throw on the pellet smoker, or really any grill. Honestly, you can do this in the oven as well. So if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok and share this with someone you know that would love a delicious cheesy dip in a buttercup squash. Let's start from the top. We're going to grab ourselves a buttercup squash. This is really straightforward. You want to remove the lid just like it's a pumpkin, okay? That's pretty easy. Grab a big knife and be careful. One thing I will mention about a buttercup squash is it's a lot smaller than a pumpkin, so please be cautious taking that lid off. You do not want to slice any fingers. Next, you're going to get the lid fully off and we're going to hollow out the inside of this buttercup squash. We're going to put in just a drizzle of olive oil, and you're going to make sure to fully coat the inside piece as well as just the inside of the lid. Next, you're going to throw this into the oven, and we're just going to let it roast for maybe 20-30 minutes or so just to soften it up a little bit. I'm also putting together this little shallots, cherry pepper, garlic mixture, and I'm going to throw that in the oven with olive oil as well. Next, I'm taking some almonds that I already seasoned in another video with some sweet chipotle seasoning, and I'm just slicing those up a little bit. It's nothing complicated. At this point, we're all prepped. Let's go ahead and grab some cream cheese and throw it in as a base layer. Next, I'm going to go in with some cheddar cheese. Oh, buddy, we want to make sure just to push this down and in. This is going to be at the very bottom of our little buttercup squash, okay? Next, we're going to go in with our barbecue seasoning of choice. Today, I'm using a Louisiana Cajun dry rub by Maritime Madness. And this stuff is absolutely so flavorful and delicious. So go ahead and add all that in. Then we're going to go and pour all those veggies that we let lightly roast in the oven. Oh, just right on top. So right now, the squash is nice and warm from the oven, and then all those veggies are nice and warm. So just kind of, get everything in there, pat it in, make sure it's all fitting nice and cleanly. And we're just going to throw that lid on. We're going to bring it out to the pellet smoker. And as you can see here, I put a little tin foil around the bottom. I got a little bit nervous. The bottom of the squash was also cooking a little bit, so I just didn't want it to fall through. That's why I put the tin foil there. I recommend you do as well. Now, I'm smoking this low and slow at 225 for probably about 45 minutes. And every 10 to 15 minutes or so, I'm just going and I'm lifting the lid, I'm using a spoon, and I'm giving it a quick stir. Nothing crazy, just making sure to mix the ingredients around. Every time you do this, that cheese and cream cheese is going to become even more loose and just kind of coat everything. And it's going to become that cheese dip we saw at the very beginning. But it's patience that's very important here. Every 10 or 15 minutes or so, give it that quick little stir. That's what's really important. Then we're just going to keep checking back on it. Once we hit that 45-minute mark, we're going to declare it done. And I think this looks absolutely scrumptiddlyumptious. Doesn't that look fantastic? I love just the vibrant color. And man, that green on that buttercup squash, I think contrasts perfectly. I don't know what it is about this, but man, I really, really enjoyed just the whole experience here. By the way, this smells absolutely incredible. That nice cheesy flavor, those fresh vegetables, that squash, every little portion of this was just a 10 out of 10. I can't wait to make this recipe again. All right, we've hit 45 minutes here. Let's go pull this off. So I grabbed myself a bag of some Casa Bonita smoky chipotle corn chips. I think these chips are fantastic. I really enjoy them. And I thought they'd be perfect vessel here for just dipping some of that cheesy goodness. So check it out. We pull this off. We're just going to top it with those nuts for a little bit of extra, texture and flavor. And then just go in with your chip. If you want to take a dip right off the top with a bunch of nuts, go for it. If you want to go in and mix it all around, go for it. It's going to be absolutely delicious either way. So thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you try this recipe out. It's so simple and so delicious. If you do, don't be afraid. Tag me on socials, Instagram or TikTok. And don't be afraid to like and subscribe. I always post new videos, new simple recipes for you to enjoy. So I hope you liked this one. Take care, stay safe, and enjoy some barbecue.